Hello and welcome to another video of Coffee and Stocks. In today's video, we are going to talk about our favorite stocks that we've been talking a lot lately, and that's pretty much it. Anyways, before we get started, how about we get some coffee? All right, so I just want to get one thing straight, and that I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not take my words as advice. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, as well as press that amazing subscribe button. We are only 5 subscribers away from the 600 subscriber mark. Once we do reach that point, I will be doing another gift card giveaway that all of you are going to have a chance to win. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the heat map. So far, honestly, for a Tuesday, it doesn't look that bad. The market hasn't been that crazy. We still haven't heard anything about the new stimulus bill the government's gonna pass. Is it gonna pass? Is it not gonna pass? We still haven't heard anything about it. We might hear a little bit more about it later on today or sometime this week. So that's definitely something that we should pay attention to, because it does. It will affect the stock market. But let's go ahead and look at our favorite stock. Well, my favorite stock, Hyliion. All right, so today Hyliion closed at around $23.15. It did open up at $25. It did open up 37 cents lower than what it closed on Friday. Now, a lot of us don't like to see that, our investments just keep tanking, and it doesn't look that good. At around 11:15 my time, it did drop 7.420% to the downside, which is around $1.85. Overall, it has dropped 7.52% to the downside. Now, not everything is bad, obviously. Hyliion for the week is still pretty down, I think. Yeah, more than 18%. Still going for $23. It does look pretty scary the past month. We look at a 54% to the downside. But you can't be scared and you can't panic based on these numbers themselves. I know there was a Barron article that spoke about the SPACs, and none of them have been having really positive news lately. A lot of them have been compared side to side, apples to apples, with Nikola, and obviously that kind of got a little bit of pullback for each one of those SPACs. And obviously no one wants to be compared to Nikola, because everyone is making different things, and everyone is targeting different areas of the EV SPAC industry. But it still hurts them a little bit. Right here it was saying that none of them have any real revenue, and it is true that they don't really have that much real revenue, and that could raise some red flags. But it's getting there. It's getting there. You just have to believe in the company. You have to believe in what they're saying. You see all of their presentations, you see all of their partnerships, you see everything like that, especially Hyliion, how they partnered up with ANG in order to give discounts for the natural gas. That happened last week. So that partnership happened. So it's pretty interesting. Now, what do I personally think about Hyliion? Sorry. I bought in a little bit more today. Around there's a lower part over here. I bought out around like $22 and something. It was like at a point where it went super down for maybe like 2 minutes or a minute, and then I bought in at that point. It was like $22.75. I bought more at that price to average cost my position, so it did bring it down more. Yes, I personally am in the negative with this company, but we all are, honestly. So don't be scared. Believe in this company, believe in what they're trying to make, and you're gonna get huge returns back. So what do in general, what do I think about Hyliion right now? I believe in it. What I think you guys should do is do your homework before you invest in this company again. But right now, I believe they're gonna keep going down for a little bit more. So go ahead and buy the dip that they do have. Now, another company that we all talk about is Diamond Peak Holdings. Obviously, they haven't done the merger yet, but we did vote on that last week or a couple weeks ago. So that's something to really look into. They also opened up at $21.52, which is about 75, $1.25 lower than on Friday. It did have a scary little drop of 11.62%. Around 10 in the morning, but overall it's had a 9.39% to the downside. I personally still have Diamond Peak Holdings, but I did go into this company at around $12. So I'm not personally in the negative, but if you guys did buy somewhere up here, if you guys want to buy a little bit more of the stock and average cost your dollar, it will bring it down. Buy the dip. Do your homework first, obviously. So yeah, they're also in the negatives, but don't be scared. This is obviously a lot of these companies will have a lot of volatility, just like Diamond Peak and Hyliion, huge volatility, but they will go towards the upside after the merger, after they start bringing out their trucks. Obviously it wasn't pretty much endorsed by the president. And they will be coming out with a lot of those trucks. And as to say that the revenue isn't there, not yet, but once they start coming out with these trucks, yes, there will be a lot of revenue. So on the next on the list, we have Workhorse, and I know a lot of you were super hyped about this company and this stock because of the USPS contract. We haven't heard anything about the USPS contract as of yet, but obviously we are still looking forward to that. Today it opened up at $22, which is 23 cents lower than it closed on Friday. Overall, they are down 6.32% today, and I did buy a little bit more today. I think when it dropped to like 1980 something, so I did stack up a little bit more on Workhorse. I was a little late to the party on Workhorse. I didn't buy in when they were super low, like in the 15s. I bought when it was like in the 22s, 23s. So this really helped me out, and this really helped me out average cost my dollars. So if you're also one of those people that bought pretty high up here, this is a perfect opportunity for you to jump into and buy some of the dips, and it can help you decrease some of those losses that we've gotten for Workhorse. Now, Workhorse still does have a little bit of, well, not a little bit, but they do have volatility, so that's something to keep in mind. We have huge dips of 25%, but we also have huge increases of 27%, etc., etc. So that's something that you guys should definitely look into and definitely keep in mind when investing in this company. One positive news announcement that has emerged from the Ohio-based company is that it received the approval to hand out monetary vouchers for C-Series truck sales in the state of New York. Very, very important. This is welcome news for investors, as in July, Workhorse also received HVIP eligibility in California, meaning two of the largest populations in America locked up for discounts on its truck sales for last mile deliveries. Also on the horizon is the public offering of, obviously, Lordstown Motors, which Workhorse owns 10%. So Workhorse in general does have a little, I want to say it's a little bit greener than the rest of these SPACs that I've mentioned, because one, USPS contract hopefully coming soon. They did have those vouchers coming out, and they do earn 10% of Lordstown. So Workhorse is better off and they might take off towards the upside faster than these other ones that I've mentioned. Now, last one on the list I want to talk about is Tesla. Now, Tesla has earnings report coming out tomorrow after market close, so I probably won't talk about Tesla until Thursday, and because that's something super important to view. Now, today it did open up at $431.60, which is around 80 cents higher than what it closed on Friday. But then it obviously easily just dropped 2.2%. And then it maintained a sideways trend. It went up a little bit, which got us all hyped, but then people sold off again. But in total, today, Tesla is down at 2.48%, which is around $11 to the negative side. Nothing scary since Tesla, has huge increases of $60-$70. Tesla is still around in the SPAC technology vehicles and all those sectors do have an increase in volatility because of all the things that they're doing. They do have, I talked about it in the video yesterday, they might do a battery factory in Indonesia and stuff like that. It's all hearsay, whatever, but that's definitely something to look at. They did have a record delivery of cars this past month, so that is definitely something positive to see. If you guys haven't invested in Tesla quite yet, obviously they might have a little bit more dips later on, and it's a perfect opportunity for you guys to jump in. Or if you guys did buy in when Tesla was pretty low, then you guys have gotten a huge turnaround. Tesla is a great company. It's a set monster. They are ahead of everyone else, so that's definitely something to look into. They are trying to be in China. China's a big EV buyer country, so that's definitely something to look into. Anyways, that was today's video. Hopefully you guys liked it. Pay attention today to the stimulus bill. Pay attention to some of these stocks coming up this week, because they might have volatility. And if you want to get short money and you want to buy low and then sell high later on the day, you can, because of volatility. You can have it in every single one of these companies. But if you believe in the companies that I just showed, it's a long-term play, and they will get you amazing returns later on in the future. All right, so don't forget to drop a like on this video, as well as press that amazing subscribe button, because honestly it does help out the channel, and I do get motivated by that to create more and more content for you guys. Don't forget to drop a comment on this video as well, letting me know how many stocks you guys have how many shares of each one of these stocks you have, or if you're planning to get into these stocks later on this week, hoping that it dips a little more. All right, so I will see you guys next time on Coffee and Stocks.